All right.
Woo! Yo, what's
Yeah. RetroLab podcast. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode here in the RetroLab with me, Futureman, MadDawgMike.
It's your boy.
And the Pizza Dude. There he is.
Man,
Glad to have
episode
you.
18. It's legal now.
Episode 18. It can
Episode
officially
18.
smoke cigs, buy porno mags, and
Oh, I mean, yeah,
go
you
to
can
war?
smoke, but you can't buy
Is
them.
that the big three?
Yeah. You can't buy them now. You got to be 21 to buy.
Wait, they changed that?
Yeah.
When?
Recently.
I've been over
Very
21
recently.
for 10 years now, so it
Right.
doesn't bother me.
Dude, can you still can you buy the vapes though? I feel like every teenager
I think
is vaping now, right?
if it involves tobacco, you have to be 21 or something like that. I don't know. I know there's a kid at work who's 18, and he was all butthurt when he turned 18 that he couldn't go buy a pack of cigarettes. He doesn't smoke. He just wanted to be able to go buy a pack. Just
Sure,
Dude,
that
that's
was great.
crazy to me.
That was a great
So you can
time.
get drafted, but you can't buy a pack of cigs.
Yep.
Dude. I know. I think you should be able to smoke at 9. All right? And it's up to the
As soon as you pop out, baby sitting there on the slab smoking.
Listen, these kids are growing up fast, all right?
yeah, practically
And
coming out wanting to buy NFTs and stuff.
yeah,
They're making smart business entrepreneurial decisions,
yeah, they're so good at Fortnite and all these games.
right?
You know, they're snorting G Fuel. They're going crazy, and I think just lower the age, they could just it's fine.
They're taking Twitch master classes.
Yeah, they're taking our jobs.
Taking our germs.
Hey, we played some video games
We did.
this past weekend. Overwatch 2. Let's start there.
Man.
Overwatch 2. Last week it was the launch day of Overwatch 2.
Yep.
And
Yeah, it was a little rocky. DDoS attack.
yeah,
Long queues.
40,000 person
I actually got
Queues.
around it. A
Wait.
buddy of mine at work told me that
day of. Hold on.
No, the day the
Following
second
day? Okay.
on the 5th, we'll say whatever. But
Yeah.
if you switch your region, so I switched to
Oh.
Europe, I got in instantly, no queue lines.
And how was the latency?
Good.
Wow.
No issues.
Hey,
No issues.
Okay, that's pretty nice.
The only issue was because I was an idiot and didn't pay attention, and I got kicked off because of server maintenance. So I only got to play for like an hour, but like the next day, I played for an ungodly amount of time because
Nice.
I wanted to see all the changes, you know?
Yeah.
And, Overwatch Bastion main through and through. I think I had like,
Yeah, here's the follow-up. Mike was talking a lot about Bastion last week.
I have like 200 hours played as Bastion in Overwatch 1.
Yeah.
Like, that is my boy.
That's
all
a
right?
lot.
And you will not believe how peeved off I was. I had to censor it for YouTube.
Yeah, we're going to bleep that.
That they changed Overwatch, or they didn't. Yeah, they changed Overwatch, but they changed Bastion in such a radical way. All right.
You don't like it,
So
huh?
my thing was, right. So Overwatch 1, you boot up, the game's going.
Yeah.
You got to get sneaky with your stuff. You got to find a good spot. You got to surprise them with just throwing lead down range. And I
Yeah.
would get up, turret up. All right, wait, here they come. Brap. And as soon as they get, they finally see where you're at, you got to back out, go to your next spot. I'd have like
Yes.
6 spots that I would just cycle through, right?
Yeah.
Or you just sit on top of the payload, and you get a good Orisa or a good Reinhardt to cover your front while a Mercy
you don't
covers
get
your
two
back.
shields anymore.
You're unstoppable.
You don't get the 2 shields
Right?
anymore. I
That
like
too.
that. They got rid of that.
Orisa, yeah, Orisa is another thing, or another character I played a lot. I do not like the fact that my turret mode is timed. I like that I can move around, but I don't like being in turret for 15 seconds. And then having that ridiculously long ass cooldown. Not a fan.
And then he's got a grenade.
And then he does it self.
The grenade kind of sticks to him,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice.
And I mean, the grenade is all right, but
You got to have something for when you're not in turret mode.
right.
I don't know. I think I played a couple games as Bastion, and
He fires too slow too.
it's like extremely fun to extremely not fun when he's not in turret mode because you just can't really do very much at all. But that's how they have the character balanced out. You time it. You get it just right when you're in turret mode. You go crazy. Your DPS is insane. And then you're nerfed hard and you can't really do very much at all. You got to just wait for your cooldown. So
And then
he feels balanced to me. Now you obviously want Bastion
I
to
feel
have
like it teeters so
insta
bad.
kill.
Yeah, I want
heat-seeking bullets.
Yeah.
You want him to just kill the entire other team. Oh
That's the
my
point.
god, man!
But like,
Let's be realistic. Come on. Oh yeah, I did play a little bit on stream. I played just a couple games.
Orissa's practically a whole new character now. She doesn't have her shield. She has a spear now, and she does kind of like a Genji like projectile deflect move.
There's like a helicopter.
Yeah, where she throws the thing, but
it bounces them back and it blocks projectiles.
And it was pretty, like, she's still a solid character to play. A little less defense, a little more offense, it feels like. But I love her ultimate move where she, like, helicopters them in.
She goes,
and then
I am Amore. Down.
Yeah, sure.
I am Amore.
Yeah,
I don't know what she's saying, but it sounds like she's saying that. She sucks everybody in, and then you can either drop the ult right away and it does damage, but not as much damage because you can power it up and do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
There's like a percentage that goes up, so if you keep powering it up, they'll just get outside the zone. So you have to kind of pick and choose or synergize with another character.
Yeah, definitely.
I saw some footage of Symmetra, like Orisa going, I'm Amore, and powering up the ult, and then Symmetra dropping a turret right onto the payload. And so right at max charge, you go through the teleporter, and did I say turret? I meant teleporter, and you just get a maximum ult on like their whole team if they're on the payload. So, and I've seen some crazy plays with the new healer, Kikiro.
I haven't been able to play her yet because I don't have the battle pass.
Oh yeah, she's not included.
Yeah,
that's right. She's the one character I think that isn't included. I still don't fully understand how it looks. Wait, no, you bought Overwatch 1, so you get that character.
It's locked. No, she's locked for me.
No. On competitive or quick?
Competitive.
Oh, I haven't tried competitive yet.
Yeah.
For people who bought the $40 version, she's locked?
I guess. I'm going from Overwatch 1.
Oh, she is locked.
Yeah, she's locked in comp.
Weird.
But
I don't like that.
Mom's gonna freak out because Orissa's her character. Orisa is still a solid play. You're just gonna have to think less defense and more offense. That spear, holy smokes! Like Sam too. My girlfriend Sam, she's a huge Orisa player.
Yeah.
She's just nailing them.
The javelin feels good
with that spear. It was, oh my god, she was pulling off ridiculous plays.
Yeah, kind of like launches them back.
Yeah, it pushes them back, but it's also
it knocks them out of ults too.
Yeah,
you know that, so you can like stop a Genji. You can stop a. I think you can stop a Genji. You can stop a McCree. I think you can stop a Moira.
I want to see a Hanzo get stopped. Like as he's charging that bow back.
Yeah.
I want to see
stop a hog. I don't know. This is what I'm enjoying is the changes that they have made and learning and experimenting what works well versus what doesn't work well, and just trying out specifically the tanks really, because being a tank player, that's where you've gotten I think the most changes because they had to rework. They had to rework the tanks to make them work within a single tank scenario.
Yeah.
And dude, it feels like when you play tank, more personal versus the other tank. Because there's just one, there's like a little bit of, this mano-y-mano, even though it's a team game, obviously, of just like, listen, the team's counting on me to like out-tank that tank. And I'm loving that a lot. Yeah.
It seems like my three mains, though, from Overwatch 1, in like a cascading form, like Bastion had the biggest change. Orisa had changed, but she's still a solid character. Like, I felt like I fell back into her pretty easy.
Yes.
And then Soldier 76.
He's like
It's like my comfort character. I play him when I'm just casually playing.
he's like unchanged.
He didn't change at all.
Yeah, yeah.
He got a beard.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, some characters they really did not change. I feel like the supports feel this exact same.
Yeah, like Mercy.
Except for
Mercy and
Zenyatta's
Moira.
kick, which I love.
I haven't seen.
Dude, he's got a
Zenyatta's
powered up kick. He like knocks him back so far.
Oh.
It's awesome. And then Moira feels like she flies out of her fade. Like a huge jump.
Her range got longer. I
Yeah.
swear. Because Sam also plays as Moira as a main. And like she was doing the she's never played on mouse and keyboard, so she was doing the practice area.
Yeah.
And like she would get further and further. And it feels like you could get so much further away now and still be able to use her damage and healing abilities. And it still have an effect.
Yeah, Moira seems very strong. She seems like one of the stronger support classes. They did get rid of Brigitte's stun.
Oh.
She
I
can
didn't
still
play
she
her
can
too
still
much.
she can still fly forward, but she doesn't stun. A lot of people were not enjoying how often in Overwatch 1 it felt like you could just get stunned and stunned and stunned and frozen. So
Yeah.
they got rid of May's freeze. They got rid of McCree's stunning flashbang.
It's Cassidy.
McCassidy.
now.
That's right.
Actually,
I
it's
actually.
Cassidy.
Yeah, my brain is still.
Yeah,
getting
it's always
used to
going to
that.
be McCree. I don't give a flying rat's
Yeah,
rear.
I'll try.
It'll always be McCree.
McCassidy. So yeah, he's got like a nice little flash that does pretty good damage too. And then May, who was so annoying to play against, is feeling
I
better
like
and less
playing May
annoying.
as a troll character.
Yeah, I mean she still has the freeze on the ult, still has a strong ult.
Yeah.
The wall is still very useful. So I feel like May feels good. Reinhardt has double fire strike. I know you haven't played Ryan
Yeah,
yet.
I haven't played Ryan yet.
But the double fire strike feels good, and then stopping the charge feels extremely good. I have to mention that the new character Sojourn feels maybe OP. Like feels very, very strong.
I haven't
you know
played
how
any
Sojourn
of the new
works?
characters yet.
Sojourn is like Soldier, a very fast-firing assault rifle that as you do damage or hit Reinhardt's shield, it fills up this meter that when it gets to 100 is max charge, but you can right-click and fire like a single-shot Gauss. You can fire it at 10% if you want to, but the 100% damage, if you hit, it does so much damage, especially on a headshot. I mean,
Headshot, one hit kill?
on certain characters, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, I'm not talking, like, not on a hog, but, like...
no, Hog is unkillable.
Yeah, that dude...
Hog, it's almost like the play, if they have a Hog, is just to not even shoot him, because if they're healing him, he's unkillable. I like playing as Hog, and I feel like this is maybe true for most tanks, where it's like you just don't even shoot at the tank. You just bypass the tanks and go right for the DPS or the healers first, really. And like that seems to be the strat, especially against a Hog, because Hog just will not die.
Do you have a troll character?
I don't know if I have a troll character. I don't know, what do
See,
you mean
my
by a
thing
troll
is-
character? What do you mean?
Like, when you got people on the voice chat, because my big thing is play the objective.
Yeah,
Stop getting points. Stop trying to go for kills. This isn't COD. Play the objective.
sure.
So if you have a guy that's just out there just not helping at all, but he's on comms, I need heals. You guys suck. What is it?
Yeah.
I'll switch to May and put every wall I can in front of this person.
Oh.
I will throw the whole fucking game
So-
just to make this
Give
person
him an
mad.
attitude check.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's 100% what it is. That's why I'm pretty solid with May.
Yeah, yeah.
I enjoy playing May.
Yeah.
I think she's fun to play. But I will only play her when
Yeah.
that annoying little 10-year-old kid, oh, you guys aren't helping me push. Oh, it's your
Yeah.
you're freaking, oh, I died. This game sucks. Baby.
Yeah.
Hey, how about you just shut the hell up, go to bed? All right?
Yeah,
It's midnight. You got school tomorrow.
Yeah, the annoying bad vibes teammate
Yeah,
is probably one of the worst things about Overwatch.
Oh yeah, I'm toxic
I don't
when
think
it comes to
I
that.
can help. I can't help the competitor in me. Like, just will keep trying to win no matter what. And I'll usually try and like redirect that person to like, come on, we can still win. But sometimes it's just like mute that guy or just tell him, just shut him the hell up. You take it a step further. I like how you were like willing to be like,
I will.
We're all
I have
going down.
Thrown games because of that.
yeah, no,
I will do it and just not even care.
yeah, no, I'm too sweaty.
I want that kid to go. I
too
want that kid
sweaty.
to see my name and report me for cheating.
Dude,
Your ass.
love it.
Oh, they don't get a chance?
They don't get a chance, not in quick play. I haven't played competitive yet because I want to save it for the stream. And I played just a couple games on Friday, and then on Saturday I was gonna play like 1 or 2 games, and then a couple of the Dylans were gaming. We got a party going, and like 3 hours later, I was like, oh my god, I can't help it. But Sojourn has crazy movement. She has this slide jump, which feels extremely good, and then the alternate ability, which is kind of a big sphere of energy damage that goes in a straight line. It feels really fun to use as well because you can stick it on the payload, or if they're like hiding around the corner, you can hit it right on the wall and it starts to damage them in there. So it's good for zoning. And then the ult is great because that Gauss weapon that powers up, it basically goes into overdrive mode where you don't even have to hit the left click damage. It just goes 100 and you just go poof, and it goes 100. Poof.
All right.
It's crazy, and you can get like 4 or 5.
So
good,
first
like-
impressions. What are you rating?
So I was a big fan of Overwatch 1, and I like how this is free to play. I still am like on the fence about a lot of games in these free to play battle pass
So let's say like
cosmetic stuff. I don't do a lot of like buying of cosmetics, and so it doesn't really bother me. I don't like when they lock characters behind the paywall.
Yeah.
That bothers me. But I also understand that like, why else are they doing this model other than it's shown to be completely successful in other games? The market shows that people are willing to pay for these battle passes, willing to pay for these skins. There's these big
I'm a skin hoe
there's
too,
these
so-
whales that spend thousands upon thousands of dollars who basically are like dictating the fact that this is the way that they can make more money than they would if they just charge 40 or 60 bucks or whatever. And so I also get that like they're a business and they want to make money, but at the same time, you know, you can just not buy certain stuff. I'm not as focused on like skins. I guess I like the game to feel good and to be balanced.
Yeah.
And to have fun, you know, playing the game. The skins are just an extra little bonus that I can get or not get and not care about. And so for me, the game's in a great spot. You know, I paid for Overwatch 1 and had a lot of fun with that. I'm in on this game. And I've already got, you know, 4 or 5 or 6 hours in the game, and I'm having so much fun learning the different characters. It looks fantastic. It looks like a huge step up over Overwatch 1.
It does visually.
Yeah, so I wasn't
you
sure
can
if
tell
that's
big
because I
differences.
like got a new rig and like a new monitor. But
I mean, even mine.
yeah, that's what
And
people
I'm
are saying
years
is that
behind
it's
you.
actually looking
It still looks.
it's looking good, much
yeah.
better, right? So I'm very
Yeah.
impressed on that front. I think the sounds are sounding good, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
guns are sounding
yeah.
good. I wish there were more characters at launch. I wish there were more maps at launch. I am having fun with the new game mode and the new maps. Some maps they just are like, hey, this map is daytime now.
Yeah.
And I wish they would have added a little more pizzazz, like I don't know, maybe some, I don't know, something crazier going on. So
Zhuzh
just a little
it up a
something
little,
else
yeah.
besides just changing the time of day on these old maps. So it's a bummer that PvE's not out because I was kind of excited to see what that
Yeah,
was all
so was
about
I.
because those events are always cool. But for me, it's like, yeah, I love Team Fortress Classic, and I always have to bring up Team Fortress Classic when I talk about this because team-based shooter that, remember when Overwatch 1 came out and everybody's like, oh, so it's Team Fortress?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, so this is just Team Fortress, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's like, I don't know. I think it's different enough. And did you watch the cinematic?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh, man, the cinematic was so well done. Woo. So, yeah, I'm really, thumbs up. I'm enjoying it.
I'd give it a good like 7.5 out of 10. The gameplay is great.
Yeah.
I absolutely love, and one of my biggest complaints from Overwatch 1 is I had to have different profiles playing on PC and PlayStation. All my stuff.
Now they combined it, right?
Yeah, it combined everything for me. So I had certain skins on PlayStation I didn't have on PC. So now I have all my skins across the board.
Nice.
For like Bastion and stuff like that. So that was really nice.
It opened up all my loot boxes.
Yes.
I had like 50 or 60 loot boxes and it just opened them up. So I've yet to go through. I honestly haven't even gone in and looked at like what.
That was the
skins
first
and
thing I
stuff
did
had.
was I messed with the cosmetics. I love how everything looks, the environments. I think
Yeah.
the thing that kind of clicked for me when I actually saw that they had worked on all this was I think it's the Egypt map when you're in the library. Everything looked so smooth and crisp.
Yeah.
And just the lighting felt right. And
Yeah.
I'm still playing it on high, even on my 1080.
1080.
And
What a
it's
killer
holding.
card. Still a great card.
And it's keeping up like a
Good.
boss.
Nice.
It sounds like an F-22, but it's hanging in there.
yeah.
So, and I mean,
Hell
even
yeah.
at medium, like I bumped it down to medium at one point. It still looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I do want to try and get outside of my comfort zone since now I know that there's so many changes.
Oh yeah.
I want to try and play some new characters. I want to try and get back into playing Wrecking Ball. I enjoyed him back in Overwatch 1. I would like to try and learn how to play him
I don't think they changed
again.
very much in Wrecking Ball. So I think if you were feeling like you were getting the hang of it in Overwatch 1, I don't think there's any changes to. If anybody knows in the chat, Wrecking Ball, I don't think there's any changes. They reworked a lot of the tanks. Maybe they gave him some more health.
Maybe.
Is the only thing, but
Yeah.
he definitely seems like a hard to play character,
He
very hard to
takes
play,
skill.
but very satisfying. Like when I, one of my favorite streamers to watch who plays Overwatch is Harblue. He's like an off tank, which is the role that I like to play in Overwatch 1, and he's got a really good, hamster, freaking Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, well, he's a hamster.
I know, but I was like, what's his actual name?
Yeah, Wrecking Ball.
Hamster.
Well,
So yeah, to watch somebody like really get the movement down, I think is something to. It shows like what potential lies within those characters. So
well,
yeah, that would be a great one.
you are enjoying Overwatch, so
Hammond, yeah.
let me open your eyes.
Oh yeah, tell me about
to
Gundam.
a very Overwatch-esque, out of left field game that comes out free to play on Steam.
Where did this come from?
Is Gundam Evolution? Thanks, Siri.
Yeah,
Uh,
PizzaDude just got his new phone today.
yeah,
That was
that's
my
talking
watch.
to us.
The podcast starring PizzaDude,
And Siri.
MadDawgMike, yeah, Siri.
Yeah, but Gundam Evolution. All right, now to start off, Gundam is my thing. Like, I grew up with Gundam Wing. I've watched
Yeah.
a butt ton of Gundam. My favorite one now is Iron Blooded Orphans. For those of y'all that care, you can watch it on Netflix. It's got both seasons.
So Gundam's been around like since the 80s, right?
Yeah,
It's like super old school anime.
that's my boy right there, the Barbatos baby.
And so you know all these
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah,
Are Gundams suits or are they people?
they're
giant
suits.
mechs.
They're
They're
mechs.
giant mechs.
They're
Now
mobile suits.
they're driven by
people.
Okay.
So this game is essentially Overwatch, but you play as Gundams from different ones.
Oh.
They have like the classic Gundams, the Zeeks. Here I'm playing with Gundam Barbatos from Iron Blooded Orphans. Yes, huge into Gunpla. I need more. You could get Gundam Unicorn. That's a new one on Netflix. A lot of the classics are on here.
Yeah.
So far, PizzaDude, I mess around with the cosmetics way too much. If you want to skip just a little bit ahead.
You were just looking through the characters.
Yeah, I was
though.
messing with the
Whoa.
characters and stuff.
What was that?
Icons
Okay,
for
I
your
saw
for your
little
profile.
chibi guys at the top. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
I was trying to figure out how to unlock Mikazuki because that's my boy. But in the games that I played, we were basically playing like a domination style game, like Overwatch has.
We got 6v6.
Yes.
Are there like roles or not?
Yes and no. There are like support S Gundams. You have your melee Gundams. You have your range Gundams. Ones that boost your armor. Ones that kind of give you
just
shield.
scrub ahead into. You can take your mouse and just scrub it to like some match or something. PizzaDude, just like click.
Sure.
somewhere
Yeah,
in
I'm about
yeah.
to start a match here.
There you go.
So I think I'm playing the Pale Rider Gundam on this one. Range focuses on. He's kind of soldier. He's Soldier 76.
Sure.
Because he has a health module he could drop. He has or maybe this is Gundam, the first Gundam. I don't know, but
This is almost giving me like a more of like an Unreal Tournament kind of vibe.
kind of yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in the style of the level or the movement. It's giving me more like it's giving me like an arena shooter kind of vibe.
I need to play this more in practice because I was just absolutely sucking. But then again, I was really trying to play around.
This is like your first game, dude.
Yeah, this is literally my first game I played. I just kind of jumped right into it. I played the tutorial and then went hog wild on it.
It's your first game and you aren't already the best? What the fuck is
Yeah, I
wrong
know.
with you, dude?
I'm
Come
trash.
on.
I need to watch Ninja's Masterclass.
Yeah.
But it's this for a free to play game that seemingly I did not hear about this until recently. My friend Icy Rain
Yeah.
was playing it, and I mean it's Gundam. I don't care.
So what's the game mode you're playing? A domination style game
Yeah,
mode?
it's basically domination. So you basically have to hold the point, and then it'll switch to a different point, and then you got to hold that one up into 100%.
A moving control point.
Yeah, like Overwatch has a game mode like this.
I see. Whoa. Okay, so you've got like a mace as well.
Yeah. So you do have
Disabled.
your secondary attacks. You have like little sub attacks and stuff like that.
Nice. You have an ult?
Yes. They call them G maneuvers.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember. I know the only one I really got into was I finally got Barbatos's, and he has, for those who are familiar with the show, it's called Alea Vignana, which is basically you plug in and like your mind syncs with the Gundam, which makes you faster. Like
Did
your
you say your
reactions
mind sync? Oh,
sync.
in sync.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
think Pacific Rim.
I'm with you now.
And
I thought sink, like sinking in water for some reason, is where my brain went first.
no. Not
Okay,
that
I thought that was like a
but-
science fiction term for something.
No.
Okay,
no.
okay.
Close, but no.
Just syncing up.
Oh, you
Like I
ulted
said,
there.
free. Oh, did I? I don't
You
remember,
threw
man.
something, but it missed.
Wait,
I
so you can
think.
get disabled but not destroyed, and then maybe you can get revived
disabled
or something?
first, and you can get revived by your team. But they do the little Warzone or Call of Duty thing, like they knock you down and then they kill you.
Sure.
So you can
yeah.
get revived. I am very, 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 very curious. They do have a battle pass. Not necessary at all. I'm very curious as to see if later on what they add to it, because
Yeah.
even just they don't have any Gundam Wing characters
What does that mean?
in this. Like you got Gundam, and then you got SD Gundam, and then you got
Okay.
Gundam Wing, and then you
It's
got
like different versions of the
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
basically
Yeah.
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 But I didn't see any Gundam Wing characters, like the main characters. I think it would be really awesome if they added.
Yeah. What if they added Gundams from every series, like slowly?
Yeah, I mean they
Nice.
like if they add Gushian from Iron Blooded Orphans, I'm freaking in, or Death Death Reaper, I think is what his name. The Gundam with the scythe in
Yeah.
Gundam Wing, and then Heavy Arms, and then of course Hero,
Shining Gundam.
Shining Gundam, the
Burning
E,
Gundam.
the Gundam E, something ending. I can't remember.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
An absolute
Well,
butt
been
ton of
around
Gundams
for a
they
while,
can
of
add to
course.
this. But it basically has the same kind of setup as Overwatch does.
Are there healers?
Yeah. Like there's one character I play that basically plays as, I think this is him, where he has a healing canister that he can
Oh,
drop.
I see. Okay.
And he has a grenade that he can throw.
I see. We got stunned.
Yeah.
A stun.
They were
big
messing
shield.
me up.
Is there sprinting, or so it depends on the character? Or?
Thrusters. Yes,
Little thrusters,
you
okay.
have a sprint meter that are your thrusters, and you can like
Yeah.
jump. And see, I'm finally switching to Barbatos finally.
Mm-hmm. So you can change to any character at any time.
Yeah.
Can you have duplicate characters?
No. I'm pretty sure
one
they
per
lock.
team.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
it looks pretty arcadey.
Yeah.
It looks pretty arcadey, but it looks fun. What can I say?
That guy does a freaking star scream on me and turns into a jet.
Yeah, he flew off.
That's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
there's 2 Gundams that can do that.
He's
You
like,
guys think
I'm
they
getting
should have
the
come out
F
with this like way before Overwatch 2?
I would have done it way before or way after.
Yeah, I almost feel
Like
like
this game is polished. Like this is a really good feeling game.
Yeah,
Like it plays very well, but I think they're trying to ride on the hype of Overwatch, and it got
Yeah.
overshadowed because
but here's the thing: you can play Overwatch for free.
you
So
can
it's
play
almost
this
like,
for free.
well, that's what I'm saying is they don't have anything
There's no incentive.
on Overwatch
I think
except for the franchise. I mean,
yeah,
obviously
you're
they're
riding
they're
the
gonna
franchise
get,
on that one.
and then it just comes down to I guess the differences in gameplay as well. So it just depends on, what you're going to enjoy more, personal preference there. But
I think
Yeah.
if you're a fan of Overwatch, you'll enjoy this game. If you're a fan
Yeah.
of Gundam, you will very much enjoy this game more.
so it's just online.
Yeah.
Can you play like versus bots offline or anything?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So they've got
They
some
do have
other-
a versus bots practice mode.
Okay, cool. So you would say check it out.
I would highly recommend
Nice.
people to check this out.
Okay.
So
Yeah, maybe-
this
maybe
is a
download
solid
it.
8.
Download
Solid 8
it.
for me.
Take a look at it. Even if I don't like gun, I mean, I like big mechs. I'm not gonna say I don't like Gundam. I don't know a lot about Gundam.
I mean, but even if you don't know anything about Gundam,
yeah,
you play Overwatch, you'll appreciate the gameplay of this.
correct. It's almost like I would still recommend Cyberpunk Edge Runners as a show to watch, even if
Even if
somebody
you never
doesn't
played the
know
game.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Speaking of,
Bruh.
let's talk
Yeah, I was all
About
happy about this.
Cyber
Let's get me depressed now.
Punk Edge Runners.
Spoiler
And if
warning.
you haven't
Spoiler.
seen it yet,
If you ever seen Edge Runners, mute or leave. We're going to talk spoilers. We'll give you a couple seconds.
All right, real quick, I got to know who we simping for the most. Who's the one? Who's the one for you?
I would say, what's her name? The main girl character,
Lucy?
Lucy. Yeah,
Lucy's
Okay.
pretty good, yeah.
Lucy's
Or
insanely.
Dorio.
So the beginning of our spoiler talk is what character's the hottest. Is where.
Essentially.
Okay, guys, cover your ears. We do not want to spoil anything.
Well,
for
because
you,
everybody,
But
like,
who gives you the biggest boner?
everybody that I talk to is immediately Team Rebecca. And I can't lie, so am I. Because, like, the part where she's sitting there at the end, we're having an emotional moment. And she just, there's no way you can't know as you're aiming your weapon upward with this big old robotic mercenary coming down at you full tilt that you're not going to die.
Yeah, that was
When Adam
that was
smashed your
intense.
freaking-
That was crazy. I think that overall, I love how they captured the essence of Night City.
Dude.
And a lot of the
So well.
just passive shots, like of them.
Just riding on the train.
Yeah, I really
All that background stuff, I feel like they did. Somebody took their time
Dude,
with that.
there was this moment on Friday where I was playing Cyberpunk and I was walking around this Bucka Slice. And there's a moment where on stream, there's a homeless guy, I give him $5. And in that exact spot, I'm watching the show this past weekend, and the hacker, the netrunner girl, where she dies, is that exact spot. And I was like, holy shit, no way.
You can find Rebecca's weapon in the game.
Yep.
In
That's
the
what people are
spot
saying.
She dies.
Dude, they're saying that the jacket's in there.
Yeah,
The
the
jacket.
weapon's
I've already
in
got the
there.
jacket. I've already got guts.
Yeah,
the
so
shotgun.
I gotta find the Edge Runner stuff. I would say that
Ma, look, that was one part of the game. The absolute worst part to have my mom and cousin watching me play.
the
Dildo
Jig Jug.
walls.
What's that street
No,
called?
we in Jig Jig Street,
Jig
but I
Jig
was
Street,
I was
yeah.
at the cat house.
Okay.
Weenie walls.
There's a lot of places with a lot of dildos.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So many. But dude, like, talk about a freaking underdog story that they did right.
Yeah, I would say that it's crazy because even though I was feeling for our main character and their group, he's not really like a good guy.
He's trying to make it.
He's pretty twisted and fucked up, and I think part of that's just because of the environment that he's in.
I mean,
You know, and
Yeah.
the idea of like trying to rise up, and everybody's corrupted by that. You know, people are betraying each other. People are backstabbing each other the whole time. He's
Well, you
got
gotta do what
this
you got
girl
to
who cares
survive.
about him. I mean, they've got a sick pad. They're like doing great, but they keep going on these, crazy dangerous missions, and like are definitely like murdering and killing other people. And I mean, I get that, most of these other people are like goons and thugs or like, but I don't know. It's just like I like how there's kind of a morality aspect of every character in this show, in that it's not so like black and white in terms of, all right, we've got like our just good guys who are trying to stop like the clearly evil bad guys. Even that character Adam Smasher, for him it's just a job.
yeah.
He's
kind of a dick.
he is, but he's like, I'm getting paid, so I'm a mercenary, and this is what I do. I'm the best at it, and the showdown between him and David's like insane.
It broke my heart.
But yeah, very, very, very emotional ending,
It's just
and it was like. It was very heavy. The art was incredible.
Oh,
the way
God,
that
yes.
it tied back to the game was incredible. I want to ask you guys, did you watch the dubbed version or the subtitle?
I watched
I watched the dub.
Dub and dub?
Yep.
I didn't know they had a sub.
Wait, when you first started it up, wasn't it in the sub?
No, it was
No.
dub for me.
Oh yeah, it
What?
automatically dubbed for me.
Mine was already in the
Maybe it's
subtitle
in your
subtitle
preferences
mode.
or something.
That's crazy. Okay, because I was talking about it on stream, and there were a few people saying that the dub was fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it was
God,
good. The
yeah.
voice actors were
Well,
great.
I switched it for part of episode 8,
Oh no.
and I had to switch it back.
do
I
it.
didn't think that
You
it was.
can't just switch.
I didn't like it. I
Yeah, you
didn't.
gotta- you
I
gotta
didn't
get it
like
from the
it.
beginning.
I thought Giancarlo Esposito, who I absolutely love his role in the Breaking Bad show, in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. I thought he was sounding bad. I thought he was like sounding robotic, especially against the other character he was talking to, like in this diner. The other guy was sounding great, and he just sounded like he was reading it and had no idea like the context of what he was saying.
He
may
I don't know.
not have.
I can't tell how much of it was just maybe I just caught a bad, 10 minutes, and it was really just his character that when I switched back to the Japanese voice acting, I was like, this is better. But it's also, I think you guys bring up a good point. You don't switch it in the middle because
Yeah,
you get to
yeah. I
know
mean,
these
you're
characters
episode
and you
8.
know the characters, you know the voices.
And it's not the same voice actor for David when he switches from kid to adult David.
Yeah. So I just have to say that maybe I'll go back at some point in time and start from the beginning and watch the dub version.
Main's voice actor all I could think about was Barrett from Final Fantasy VII.
Right? You too?
Yeah. I was like, this is Barrett. It's Barrett.
Yeah.
It was very big Barrett vibes.
Yeah. I
Dude,
because Giancarlo Esposito, he was in the Far Cry. He was like all over the marketing for Far Cry. And so I'm curious how he sounded in that. And I'm wondering if his skill set is just more in
Acting.
in the actual acting.
I think it's also, for Far Cry 6, you got mocap.
Yeah.
And this is, he's
good
probably
point.
sitting in a booth he probably, and I don't want to assume, but he probably knows nothing about Cyberpunk.
Right.
Maybe the director's like, here, look, here's a little bit about the environment you're in.
Right.
All right? You're a fixer. You're going to stab some people in the back. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your Moff Gideon. Go
I would be curious if you guys go and just watch half of episode 8 with the Japanese.
Get to the diner
do the
scene,
opposite. Get to the
switch
diner scene,
it.
and let me know what you guys think. I
I
just wanted to mention that because here's the thing, I feel like because I'm having to read the subtitles, I'm missing out on the amazing animations, and so even though I like the Japanese voice acting and I like enjoying my animated shows with the subtitles or the dub. I can do either or depending on the show. I do feel like if I'm reading the subtitles, I'm kind of missing out because I have to be reading the whole time. So that show, I feel like I don't rewatch a lot of shows, but I will probably go back and rewatch that. Also, the episodes are quick.
Yeah, they're good. They're nice and quick.
They're very nicely paced.
Yeah, they're nicely paced.
Doesn't feel like however long. What are they? 45 minutes?
No, they're like 20 minutes, aren't they?
20? I don't remember.
They're fast.
All I know is I was just watching it and I was like, oh my god.
That's a good sign, though. The fact that we aren't even thinking about how long it is. It's just like
I didn't care, man. I don't know. I had a connection with David.
Yeah.
I'm just somebody who's trying to survive.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do to survive. The world sucks. Everybody knows
Night
it.
City sucks.
Make the best of it.
The corporations are so fucking evil. It's all money, corporate greed. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and run 50 million ads. Okay?
All right.
Let's go ahead.
You can watch this in
PizzaDude,
picture in
go ahead,
picture.
fire up. How many? We're going to be back in about 3 weeks once the ads finish off. We have to run these ads, guys, because Twitch. We need to run ads. Dude, I booted up Twitch this past weekend, clicked a stream, got an ad,
left,
and then closed Twitch. It was like,
you
know what? Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I don't want to be watching. I was just gonna put it on in the background.
Yeah.
But I didn't really want to watch like
just ads are so off.
A big fat pre-roll.
So they've already greenlit a second season
Of Edge Runners?
Of Edge Runners. For Edge Runners.
Different story.
It has to be. How are you going to continue that?
It's got.
Why would you want to follow that?
It's got to be a different. It's got to be different characters.
Yeah, that would be cool if every season was a different story.
Like, I feel like this was a magnum opus for them. Like, what? Why?
Yeah, don't
stop while
ruin
you're
it.
ahead, man.
Yeah.
Don't ruin
Yeah,
it.
I would say
You have to get the same artists. You
definitely get. Well, you definitely get the same studio, and then maybe you could do a story about a Nomad or a Corpo again.
Don't
You
you
could do
do that.
three seasons.
Yeah.
One because David was obviously like a street kid style.
Don't you do that 28. He's not alive. It's not happening.
Yeah. I think I would definitely be down for more.
I would love to see a Nomad or like a nomad story.
Yo, yeah. What if they did that? That'd be cool.
Like do a season based off of the 3 choices.
Yeah.
I think that
David-
would be sick.
David Martinez. Somebody in the chat asked, "What do we think of the Kiwi betrayal?"
Man,
I think it's more of a. It's
in the early episodes when Mace cracked her across the face and like broke her whole face off, I felt so bad.
yeah.
But then that happened, and I was like, nah, fuck you. I'm glad you got punched. You deserved it.
Dude, I think it's more of she's a product of
The world.
Greed.
of Night
Yeah, that's all it
City
is
and
greed. That's all that was.
yeah.
Was 100% money.
And so you can sort of, I mean, no, you can make the case that in the end, she chose to redeem her. She tried to redeem herself the best she could at that point in time. I still think what did the guy was like, no, you're going to come here and get paid. You have to come
How
here.
the
I can't remember
turntables
exactly.
have turned
I can't
kinda
remember exactly
situation.
at what point. Oh no, he just tried to betray her, right? He just brought her there, and then he tried to betray her, and then that's when she was like on the run. I see. So, maybe she really only gave them the heads up once she got betrayed. Is that what happened?
That's
She was
how I
pissed.
took it.
She
That's
was
how I
dying.
understood.
Oh,
So-
so she didn't really have an actual change of heart. It was more just like, well, if I'm betrayed and I'm going
Yeah,
down,
screw this guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
damn. Well, I still think that it made for a very interesting,
It made for
but,
a great
but
story.
painful, yeah.
A painful but great story. 10 out of 10 on this one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is probably the best Netflix adaptation of a video game or a book
I
or
agree.
whatever that they have made.
Yeah, it was great.
I would rank it as the best as well. I put it above Castlevania,
I put it way above The Witcher for me.
and I dropped out on The Witcher. I put it above. It's above Tekken. What else is there? Have we covered?
Full Metal Alchemist,
Any of the
Bleach.
live action stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
Like it was the best. It's the best. That is the bar that they have to top now.
Yeah, it's good. We love it. Awesome. All right. What do we got next? PizzaDude.
We were gonna do some tech talk. I got an iPhone 14, and we were talking about how Apple's shooting their own satellite into space so that they can get on board with satellite text messaging, like if you're out in the woods or whatever.
Yeah, am I behind on this? Have they already been? Do certain companies have satellites? This is new, right?
So there's a couple. The main one I know about is Garmin, and you need like a really expensive plan. I don't know the pricing, but from what I've heard, it's like really, really expensive to be able to do it.
Garmin does like the GPS in the
GPS.
car.
Sat phones and all
Yep.
that other stuff.
I feel like, do people still use those? Don't most cars just have that stuff built in, or
Yeah,
now
with,
everybody
like,
just uses their
OnStar or
phone? I feel
whatever.
like Garmin is still a company.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're producing a lot of GPS mobile.
So that might be
devices.
still good for if you're out.
Yeah,
in
life-saving,
wilderness
trekking.
or- Okay, there's some pretty cool tech.
Yeah, so now iPhone's trying to get in there. What they're doing is you can send text messages over satellite, and it's free for 2 years. After that, there's going to be a price. I don't know what the price is yet.
I mean, that's
But,
pretty good for if you're
Garmin's
traveling.
like, oh my god. Yeah.
Garmin's feeling the pressure.
Yeah. They put out an ad the other day that was like, our batteries don't last only 2 hours or something like that.
Clearly just trying to defend their share,
Yeah.
their market share.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, competition's good, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe more companies will be putting satellites up there. It's also good for like a life-saving situation.
100%.
Or, I don't know, maybe if you're traveling internationally.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure exactly how they break
I
down the
still-
cost of that, but
I was reading an article and I told you guys
yeah.
about this, what I had read about how the iPhone 14s and the new Apple Watches, they have that crash detection. That if you don't
Yes.
respond to it in a certain number of seconds, they call the cops
Yes.
and stuff for you. Well, apparently there was a bunch of people on a roller coaster, and it
Yeah.
set the crash detection off.
On
And a
oh,
bunch
yeah.
of cops
Yeah.
showed
Yeah.
up to this
They
theme park.
swarmed it.
Cause it's based off of going fast and stopping suddenly, which
Yeah.
roller coasters, they hit the brakes on those things.
Yeah, well, when you hit that turn and you like get that jolt.
Yeah.
The smoothest ride.
Yeah. So I thought that's hilarious, and it cracks me
so
up.
they
got
gotta
to
fine tune it a little bit. Yeah.
or like something they didn't think about, or maybe they didn't. They assumed it wouldn't be that sensitive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I feel like that was kind of an oversight.
Yeah. They're gonna have to tweak that.
Yeah, because the thing goes off. Oh, hi, 911. How can we help you?
All you hear is people screaming.
Oh,
You're sending the
'cause it
freaking
calls.
cavalry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
calls,
calls
yeah.
them. So all you hear is the
Oh.
person screaming
So
on a
normally,
roller
if it's
coaster.
like a false report, you can just say, "Oh no, it's all
Yeah,
good." But if
sorry.
you're on a roller coaster, people
All you
are
hear is
literally
screaming.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you got SWAT showing
Oh
up
my
at Six
gosh.
Flags.
That's crazy.
Totally dampers the adventure for people. Good God.
Damn, that's insane. Well, that's cool technology. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what that means. I don't know.
I'll
Satellite.
be upgrading at some point. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I like this is my first time having an Apple phone, and I do like it a lot. I've got the miniature one because then it feels like I feel like phones are getting bigger and fatter and fatter and bigger and huge.
Yeah.
And
Because of porn.
Hey, we got VR for that now, dude. Give it the time.
PizzaDude, you said that out loud. Just making sure that wasn't just in your head.
Yeah.
That's an inside thought, pizza dude. It's an inside thought.
Pizza's like, I got the biggest, highest resolution, best phone.
I got the iPhone Pro Max
The Pro
Plus
Max.
Ultra.
I got
He's
a
got some
TV.
device you can strap it right onto your face.
They have those.
Yeah, they do.
You just put your phone into
They do
it
have
and
those,
turns
right?
it into a VR
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Right, Pizza Dude? You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yes, I
You
have
friggin' you sicko.
iPhone.
one in my dungeon. My pizza dungeon.
That's awesome.
Would you like to see my playroom?
It's got pizza.
It's got pizza.
Oh God, that just put an image in my head I didn't need. Oh man,
I feel
Pizza
like
Dude just chilling with a freaking
I feel like that's I don't
hot
know.
and ready while he's hot and ready. Like no, thank you.
Aren't you worried the camera's like looking right at you if you're using your phone?
Yeah.
What do? You just use it anyways?
You act like he
Yeah.
watches it with the lights on.
Yeah, you watch
It's a
with the,
cinematic experience,
Right.
man.
Wait, you turn the lights all the way off?
It's him
In the
and
dark, the screen's still
it's
going to be
him
lit
and
up.
the porn
screen
star
is
that
still gonna
broke
be
her back
lit
at TwitchCon.
up.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that poor girl. Yeah. We wanted to talk about TwitchCon.
Yeah,
Yes.
get easy segue.
Yeah.
TwitchCon. All right, so a lot of people.
I'm sure
I
everybody's
saw-
heard about it.
Yeah, the fact that this is the biggest thing coming, this is the biggest news coming out of TwitchCon, I think says that there weren't any really huge
porn star that broke
announcements.
her back in 2 places. But I heard some god awful things about TwitchCon this year.
You did?
Yeah, like a lot of people had a bunch of threads about it. Mostly, like the biggest ones were, it was not very disability friendly.
That's no good. I mean, you think at this point in time they've been doing it long enough, especially at this venue. What is this, the third time at San Diego?
San Diego.
Damn.
And then this issue with the content creator / porn star that broke her back in the what was it, the Legion?
No,
yeah.
Lenovo.
Yeah. So my cousin
Lenovo
sent me this
Legion?
article.
Yeah.
This it's like it was on like MSNBC or something. So it's like getting picked up by, I don't know, it's getting picked up. This is the big news. But there was a foam pit where you would battle somebody else on 2 little.
Oh, it was a Pugil thing.
Yeah.
I
It was
don't.
a Pugil stand where they give
Yeah.
you the sticks and you friggin'
Yeah,
start going
and
at
so-
it.
I guess.
Yeah. Yes, please Google
um,
search porn star breaks
No, no, no,
back
no.
in 2 places.
No. I did foam pit.
Porn star gets back blown out. Go to incognito window, please.
Exactly.
What are you doing, step streamer?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's loud.
That's a loud one.
Yeah, turn it down. Turn it way down. Oh, is it?
And let's see if I can.
Yeah, it's a video of it happening.
Oh man.
Hang on, I gotta make it big. All right, can you see it?
Hold on. I'll make it so everybody can see.
Oh yeah, duh.
Jeez,
There we go.
Louise. All right, run it back. She wins. Bam!
Oh, that's concrete right there.
Oh, I can see it now.
Yeah.
Oh, so dude, I thought it was like a box that they filled
No.
up with the foam,
It's
like they've done in
literally-
previous years.
Just on the ground.
It's literally just shin high like railing, and then they just put a thin layer of foam.
Oh my god.
And she literally.
I mean, it's raised
like,
up.
Look
That's
at her. Watch. Huh.
Bam!
Boom. Right on her.
Hot
tailbone.
diggity daffodil.
all right. We got it. That's
God.
tough to watch. As somebody who's had back problems, I feel so bad for her.
Dude.
That. I mean, she is going to definitely sue them. The article said that somebody else also
They
hurt.
dislocated their knee.
Yes.
And ankle, and I think wrist.
Oh man.
Dude, that the oversight on that one is just absolutely like, I understand people are stupid, but how are you that stupid?
Of course, like you. That's just the foam pits.
You have people falling off of the of this raised.
Yeah. The foam pits need to be deep. You usually like fall down into the foam. It's almost like a pool.
Yeah, it needs to be at least 5 feet, I would say.
Yeah.
And having been to a TwitchCon, it's not just adults that are there. Could you imagine if that was a teenager or a little kid?
something? Yeah.
Dude, I'd be throwing hands on somebody if that was my kid.
That's crazy. Yeah. I'm curious to see what comes of this, because I think the article said she broke her back in 2 places. Is going to need like a metal rod.
Yep,
And then
she's
what
getting
the
a
other
metal
girl
rod.
dislocated and twisted her ankle or knee or something.
Yeah, something like that. I thought I saw something about a broken ankle and maybe a knee.
Oof. God
See,
damn.
and I don't know, man. Like the only TwitchCon I've been to is in 2017, and I had an absolute blast.
Oh yeah.
But
They're fun. The people, it's all about
yeah, it's just
all
the
about
people. That's all
hanging
I'm
with
there for. Is just chilling. with
great
people.
parties. It's so fun to see everybody. I didn't go this year. I wanted to save money for a new laptop and focus in here on continuing to develop our space here and the different programs we
Hey,
got
don't
going
worry,
on.
man. They're gonna see this. We're gonna get invited next year. Don't you worry about it.
Oh yeah.
So why you gotta save money? We're gonna be on the main stage.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
We're the hottest.
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing the foam pit. They're bringing the foam
we'll
pit
do
back.
our own, and people
Yeah,
won't
dude.
break their back.
I'm going in. I'm gonna break my. We gotta get that loss. We gotta find something at TwitchCon next year that we can get hurt on, and so we can sue.
I'm
Twitch.
MadDawgMike. Welcome to Jackass.
This is the bat fetching trick with me.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully,
Speedy
they're
recovery.
both. Hopefully, they're both okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's crazy. Hopefully Twitch I don't know. Twitch is in a weird spot right now. I feel like people are generally quite unhappy with a lot of things that Twitch is doing in terms of how they're treating their content creators and how they're treating their audience.
How they're treating
And
their communities, period.
their communities, period. It's been generally moving in this direction for years, and it makes sense because you get acquired by a company like Amazon. They're going to be just trying to squeeze as much money out of their acquisition as possible. Unfortunately, I'm hearing reports that the president and the people, the executives at the top, are very out of touch with what you were just, what we've been saying, the streamers and the community and the viewers too. It just seems like,
cheddar,
listen,
man. That's all it is. As long as that Scrooge McDuck vault's full.
if I were a content creator making over $100,000 and they took 20% of my of my revenue share with the split from 70 to 30 to 50-50, I would not want to work harder.
No,
to
absolutely kill your motivation.
Yeah, if anything, I would be looking to monetize off-site, like Patreon or
YouTube,
or TikTok or
There's other places,
anything.
man. There's
So-
always options.
And the way that they said, just you can make more money off of ads, and the idea is to like offset that loss in revenue by running more ads. For me, it doesn't make sense for me to run ads because it doesn't generate like really any revenue. But it's almost like you have to choose between, do you run ads on a regular basis and get rid of the pre-rolls, which are, I think, really annoying.
Yeah, 100%.
Or do you just have the pre-rolls like throughout your entire stream? So I don't know. I've got the ads turned off for my subs, which is nice. But it just seems like so much of the focus and the energy around Twitch is just not good. And I think that
It's got a dark cloud.
I don't
above it
know.
right now, man.
Some people are saying, "Oh, it's Twitch is going downhill. It's going to be the end of Twitch." I don't think
Amazon
that's-
will sell it.
you think
In
what?
my personal opinion, I think Amazon's going to sell Twitch eventually. That's
Good.
What
I think they're still making a lot of money off
I
of
agree.
Twitch. So I don't think they're going to sell it.
I don't think it's going to be soon, but it's going to happen.
Man, now see,
Interesting.
I'm cool with that, but it would also be dependent on who's buying.
Yeah. Well, Google tried to buy it, remember? And
Yeah.
Amazon got it.
That was the big rumor.
Like my big
Everybody was
thing
saying
is
Google.
I would want a content creator or a group of content creators
Mm-hmm.
to buy it. This should not be an offshoot of a shipping company.
Sure.
This should be content creators for the content creators. That's how
Yeah.
that's how Twitch is going to be what
That's-
it used to be
That's
when
what
I
it felt
first
like.
joined up.
That's what it felt like, in the 2012, 2014,
Yeah.
2015. So yeah, TwitchCon. It's about the people.
100%.
Hopefully, hopefully I would like to go next year.
I would love to go again. Yeah.
I did think about how it would have been nice to be hanging with everybody because
Oh,
it's
that's-
been years now with the pandemic. Remember
Yep,
that? Remember
yep,
that? You guys
yep.
remember that
Yeah,
thing?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there was that little
that's
thing.
still a very
That
real
little thing
thing.
going on.
And so, yeah, TwitchCon, what a crazy one. Hopefully, it would be nice. Normally, they've got like some huge feature or something. There just was no
Yeah,
like,
it felt very
especially after
lackluster.
the negative press around, the revenue split. I just didn't really understand that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of friends that don't live near that I would love to see
Dude.
again, and that's why I would go to TwitchCon.
Exactly.
It's just to see them and hang out with them. Back when I went, that I didn't care about the panels. I didn't care about the loot cave.
Mhm.
I didn't care about jack squat. I had all these people that I met that I wanted to see. I wanted to go, hang out with, go eat at a restaurant with, and
Oh, yeah.
just, that was the amazing thing is that when I was able to finally do that, it didn't feel like these people, like I had never met them in person before or nothing. It was like I was seeing an old friend that I hadn't seen since yesterday.
Yeah.
Next
Next year.
year, fingers crossed.
PizzaDude, what do we got for No Man's Sky? Give us the
Oh, yeah.
update.
Sucks,
4.0, right?
Yep, 4.0. I'll bring it up here so everybody can see it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, it's so red.
There's a trailer if you want to watch it. We don't have to. So the things they've added is custom game mode. So this person scrolling through here, that you have all of these options now that you can change on the fly. I don't know if I can stop them from doing it, so you can
Just
read
to
it, but
tweak like how
Yeah.
the game plays.
Some of them are like health only. I don't know. I can't read all the stuff that this guy's looking
All right, so the big deal is that it came out on the Nintendo Switch
Yep.
alongside a bunch of updates
Yeah,
for.
and they were surprise updates. Everybody thought it was just going to be the Switch, and then the day it came out, they're like, Sean Murray, who's the the CEO or
Sean
whatever.
Murray.
Good old Sean Murray.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
and all of these changes too, and people were like, oh, holy crap. So yeah, there's a bunch of difficulty settings you can tweak around. Like you can change your damage, your health, all kinds of stuff. We'll scroll down. So now they're auto saving. It's doing a continuous auto save now. So
Yeah.
Thank God.
you just keep going.
Cyberpunk's really good about that, by
Yeah.
the way.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Really like the.
They added a
saving.
trade rocket, so you can sell anything at any time from anywhere. You just call in this little rocket, you put stuff into it, and it shoots off towards the trade center. And somebody
seems
actually
super
followed
convenient.
it. They jumped in their ship and followed it, and it goes all the way to the station.
Ew,
Wow.
that's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
So they added
Nice.
that. Some inventory overhaul and visuals. So as you can see now, this top portion is your technology slots. The bottom portion is your cargo. They used to have tabs within tabs. And it seems like they're just wanting to add it all into one screen now.
Okay.
People are pretty upset about all that because now you can't just make yourself OP with all the modules and stuff.
All right, so people didn't love
yeah.
that. People aren't loving
Oh
everything.
no, yeah, everybody's very upset about it.
Okay,
But
interesting.
you can't please them all.
Right. Then you have it came out on Nintendo Switch, obviously. It's got its own thing going on. They added AMD Fidelity, which I was messing with this earlier. I
That's
really-
basically AMD's version of RTX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like, I'm like looking at it, there's like little lights
Or
on
no,
the backpack.
AMD's version of DLSS,
Is
right?
that what it is? I don't know. I didn't really look at
Or
read into it.
DSLL?
DLL.
Dude, it's whatever.
DSL.
I'm using it in Cyberpunk, and it is the magic that basically
It must
takes
be
me
a
from 30
DLS.
frames per second.
It's the FUBAR ASAP.
It's DLSS. It's like incredible RTX magic. It's like, I don't know what cards it works with. I don't know if it's the 2000 series and up.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Does it create
It
the
just says
ultimate
it's,
in digital sound and picture quality?
No. It does the ultimate in digital, raising your frames.
Well, then it doesn't beat THX, so I don't want to know about it.
Dude,
For the ultimate in sound,
the classic
and picture
movie.
quality.
Yeah. Pizza Dude, that's cool, man.
Yo, you got a picture of that Switch ship?
Yeah. I'm not done yet.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still going down.
Because this Switch ship looks absolutely
it's coming up.
ridiculous.
So we have they added a relax game mode, so now the enemies won't attack you.
Okay.
You don't have to. I don't remember everything about it. Reduced danger, minimal grind. I think you get a bunch of starting items, and
Oh, thank
it's
God.
just relaxing. You just get to explore, and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Nice.
Unique Switch rewards. So here's the ship. It looks like the Switch controllers,
So goofy.
and then you get a gun.
That looks
So goofy.
super bad.
It's like
Why would I want to fly around in
yeah,
it? That
I
is
know.
horrible.
it's like if you combine Rick and Morty's ship with a Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate it.
Not a fan.
So I won't be buying the Switch version.
Right. So off of Switch, they added atmospherics within the space anomaly. So if you haven't played No Man's Sky in a while, the space anomaly is the social hub. Where
Okay.
you go and you'll see other players running around. You can get missions. There's vendors in there, different things going on. So now they added this whole like background thing going on back here. Smoke. There's like smoke going all around. This is
They just kind of updated the visuals.
yeah, it makes it look cool. Like all these lights coming down like
They're really working on this game.
Oh, there's the Switch ship again.
There it is.
We have dynamic difficulty, which you saw at the beginning of this. That you can pretty much change anything at any time. Any of the difficulty sliders can be moved at
There you
any
go.
time.
That's nice to have the option. You can go
Yeah.
hardcore or you can go super chill.
Yeah. We got the drop pods. So drop pods, you used to be able to find a drop pod, which drop pods have like suit upgrades and things like that. Well, if some of them require materials to unlock it, and if you walked away without setting a marker, you screwed. You lost it. So now the drop pods look like they have waypoints.
Yeah.
So you can find your way back.
Nice.
There's gonna be a Twitch campaign coming up. So anybody playing No Man's Sky on Twitch, you can do drops.
Dude.
They're talking about the inventory redesign up here, which I just kind of went over. They redid planetary visuals. As you can see, there's some smoke in the background now.
Fucking smoking, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
smoke in the background.
Smoking that
some
extraterrestrial reefer.
Nice burrs.
And there's like little swirlies around this guy.
Ooh.
All right, so they added a shitload of shit. Is what you're saying. Nice. I haven't played
one,
since I think we determined
God, it
like
was
2.0 or something.
Yeah, that was early.
A long time ago. So
I think it was 2014, 2015. I think I said
dude,
that
but
was.
I'm gonna check it out at some point in time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check it out at some point in time.
there's more
I'm a
story
little bit busy
records.
with
Yeah.
Cyberpunk, but I'm excited to jump back in and see whatever see what they added.
All right,
Now
peer
it'll,
pressure might make me do it.
Now it records everything you do.
It's all free, right?
Yeah, it's all free. Unless you don't have the Switch version, I guess you gotta pay for that. But
Right.
so you used to be able to pick up like alien fragments and lore, and it was like whoop-de-doo. What do I do with this? Well, now it'll record everything for you and help you uncover secrets hidden throughout the universe. We don't know what that means yet. Inventory will have filters now, so you can filter it out for what you're looking for.
Yeah.
They had a crafting tree, so you can see like in depth of what you need to get
Just a
what
little
you're
bit.
trying to unlock.
It's a visual thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
a visualized tree.
I like a nice visualized tree.
Yeah, they added rare asteroids. It doesn't really say what that means. They're just rare and exotic variants of
Some
asteroids.
cool looking asteroids.
Can I blow it up with a
They
nuke?
actually look crazy. There's like these purple ones and orange.
Those do look good.
Yeah. They have new guidance for milestones. Like you can still get pets.
Can you still do the crazy like jumping
Yeah.
Yeah, the
super
jump.
far thing?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I loved that. The
Some-
rocket jump.
Some ease of use things. First person head bob may now be disabled, which is great. They increased the maximum number of
All right,
communication
I don't think we have to go
stations.
through every
Okay.
single thing.
They did add this
Pizza
one's
Dude.
cool.
Go for start hitting the big ones.
Okay, this one's cool. The survival challenges. So they added a super hard mode where your components get damaged.
Yeah. Okay.
And so you have to like manage everything. So your fuel consumption, your hazard intensities, all
It makes it more of a survival style game.
Yeah. And then they got more visual effects.
No, thank God. I need more smoke.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Refresh catalog guide, medals. They have some quality of life updates.
Big updates, baby.
More recipes, faction milestones because you can have factions now.
Mm-hmm.
Technology packaging, which I went over briefly when I was talking to you about earlier, but now any tech you have installed, you used to not be able to pull it off. If you tried to take it off, it would just destroy it. Now you can repackage it and put it on something else, which is nice. The Atlas interface is different.
Ooh, it's more red.
You can rename your saves, and that's it. And then there's more stuff if you want to keep looking at it.
God damn. Yeah. I mean,
Well, it was a 0.0 update, so
that makes sense.
That makes sense that it's like full
Yeah.
of crap,
that makes sense.
literally.
I bought that game twice, so
So did I.
it'll feel nice to go back and play that again and get a little more value out of it. Is that a stupid way to think about something?
No.
No.
Okay. All right. I do think about that sometimes. Like, all right, I spent this much money on something and I used it for this.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how I treat any like brand new game
Yeah.
purchase. I want my money's worth. Like
Yeah.
when we talk about Vampire Survivors and we both bought it for $3, but that was easily
That was a good one.
more. If it was more, I wouldn't be shocked because we got so much gameplay value out
Got a
of it.
crazy amount of game time.
So,
in that one. And they're still
no.
adding more to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reason to think
Nice.
badly about that.
All right, cool. Well, we got one more thing to talk about.
Well, we have a couple if you want to.
Oh, we
have the
do?
Mario trailer.
Oh,
we have
yeah,
the
that's right.
Blink 182 reunion and When You Were Young festival and Ghost of Tsushima. If you want to talk about all that.
We can do Mario and then
Yeah, let's
do
talk
Lost in
about
Time.
the Mario trailer.
Now, have you guys watched the trailer yet?
I have.
I did watch it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
All right.
You want to
since
start?
asked.
You want me to start?
All right. Here's my thing. Going back to the people are stupid thing, all right?
Yes.
So we know Chris Pratt's Mario,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
And I understand that Mario has a very deep-seated lineage as far as how Mario should sound. I know there's a voice actor and all that other great stuff, all right?
Yeah.
Okay? So after the trailer came out, and a lot of people are dogging on Chris Pratt because he sounds like Chris Pratt as
Yeah.
Mario. Like he
Right.
didn't do an accent or a voice or anything. He sounds like Emmett
Yeah.
from Lego Movie, right? A lot of people are dogging on him. So I was talking to some people about it, and here's my thing, all right? Everybody wants the original voice actor to come back and do the voice for Mario in this movie. And you know what? That's fine.
You're saying some people.
Some people,
Yeah.
all right? But a lot of people are saying that, like, Chris Pratt is, like, a terrible actor. He's not even trying. He's just phoning it in. He's not getting that Marvel money, so he's not going to try. Here's a point that somebody brought up to me that I thought was incredibly valid.
Yes.
In today's environment, with how people have very strong opinions about things, if Chris Pratt came in and did an Italian accent,
Yeah.
can you guarantee that people aren't going to get offended? Because
People get
of
offended about
cultural
everything.
appropriation or, oh, that's racist. He's doing the Family Guy thing with the Baba the Boopy stuff.
Sure.
It was a safe thing. And I think Nintendo
Yeah.
was good. Illumination, I think, it's the
Dude.
same studio that did Despicable Me.
Yeah, Illumination. Yeah.
But I think that was the safe bet. Do I think Jack Black is going to carry a lot of this movie as Bowser? I don't know. We saw 0.5 seconds of Chris Pratt as Mario. We have no idea.
he said, like, what, a couple words?
Yeah.
And honestly, to me, I obviously I don't know the plot yet, but it looks like he, like, flew into Mario's body. He's, like, in another world. He doesn't know where he's at or who he is. So there's that.
In terms
too.
of the plot?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
In
think
the
we should give it a
beginning,
shot.
It looks like he's like he's
Yeah,
falling
he
into
flies out of the
something.
tube and he's like, where
So
am
I'm
I?
wondering if it's supposed to be
Ah.
like he's a real life person. He fell into another dimension or something like that, and he doesn't know who he is and what he's doing.
I don't know. I
Man,
think
I don't
we
know.
should hold off with the torches and pitchforks
Oh, I agree.
until we see a little bit more.
It
Because
looks
Chris
great.
Pratt could knock this stuff out of the park,
Yeah.
for all we know.
The
I
movie
th-
looks
I-
great to me.
I think the funniest
personally.
thing that I saw was people comparing the size of his butt cheeks.
Oh yeah. his
Oh,
butt
yeah,
cheek.
because they didn't give us thick Mario.
I thought
How's he
that
got a
was
butt
so
pound
fucking
without a
funny,
butt?
man. Yeah. I think that was great.
Jeez. Hey, you
No,
know
I
what?
mean,
just bully the studio. We'll get him some cake.
If
all right?
Mario, I don't know, if he was talking with his like, it's me, Mario, like the whole movie, that might be a lot. That might be kind of I don't know. That might be a bit annoying after a while, actually.
And I don't.
The
I don't know.
visuals looked absolutely fantastic.
Oh, hell yeah.
My first thought was that it looks incredible.
It looks cool.
Like
I think it's gonna be good.
when it first showed Mario, I don't know, that in particular I just was the moment I was like, damn, this is looking like it's at another level. Like, I haven't been really seeing too many animated, like 3D animated movies recently. Like, I didn't see Despicable Me, so I'm not familiar with their work. What's the name of the
Illumination.
Illumination. But I just remember just being blown away and running the trailer back and just seeing how like realistic everything looked in terms of just, it looked like 3D animations already looked good, but it's like they took it to another level somehow in terms of the amount of details. So I'm excited to see the different environments. I thought that Jack Black sounded fantastic as Bowser, and it was like a very funny trailer with the penguins coming out and throwing the snowballs.
Do you yield?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I knew the movie was going to kick ass.
So it looks like it's just going to be fun, you know?
But we saw that last bit of the trailer, right? With Luigi running away from the dry
Oh,
bones.
yeah.
Yo, if this movie takes off, how much money are you willing to bet that they won't try Luigi's Mansion?
Dude, I'll go see it.
Oh, do like a Luigi spin-off movie?
Yeah, Luigi's Haunted Mansion.
That'd be kind of fun.
But I have a very specific voice actor to play Dr. Egad.
Yeah.
Actually, two. I need whoever did Edna from The Incredibles,
Okay.
or again from The Incredibles, the guy that plays from the first movie, the guy that plays Mr. Incredible's boss at the insurance firm.
Oh God, I forget.
I don't know his
I don't know.
name.
I can't remember.
I think it's the inconceivable guy from Princess
is
Bride.
Dude.
I think it's the same dude.
That guy's great.
But one of those two would have to play Professor Egad for
He
me.
would be good because he looks like him.
Exactly! Because all we know about Professor Egad is tuka.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the sky's the limit as far as that one. But I think if this movie takes off,
I think it's
it
gonna
would
be
be
huge.
in their best interest to just sit there, open the valve, and let the money rain in if they made a
Nintendo
Luigi's
should.
Mansion movie.
I
They
think this
should do
I think
it.
this movie's going to do extremely well.
I hope
Oh,
so.
I'm going to take my son to see it. I'll probably go see it again if it's good. Like, I'm going to give this movie as big of a shot as I can give it.
Yeah.
I have high hopes.
Yeah, I think it,
Do not disappoint me.
it'll be fun. Cool. Well, let's wrap it up right there in terms of the
Sure.
podcast. Guys,
Oh,
thank you everybody for tuning in. If you're watching here live on Twitch, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with some Lost in Time. Show the Lost in Time Gaming Cabulator 69,000.
so y'all on YouTube know what you're missing, all right? We got our little thing over here.
That's
Right?
the Gaming Cabulator
I press all the
69,000.
buttons. I turn the knobs. It picks the game. See, look, I hit the button on accident. Oh, God.
A little shutdown. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Or
Whew.
pick something.
Lost
I
in
was worried.
time.
It's a very nice
We
encabulator.
did Nintendo
isn't it?
64 the last couple weeks.
So we are
And
going to get
Tonight, the Sega Dreamcast is back in business. It wasn't working for a bit, but I figured it out, and it's working now. So we're going to play some Sega Dreamcast, but we're going to take a quick break, get up, move around, refill our drinks, stretch a little bit. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in and enjoying it. We'll catch you next time. And Twitch chat, Epic Shakes in the chat. Thanks for lurking at Lurky Lurks up and the mods out there. PizzaDude, great job, PizzaDude.
Yeah.
MadDawgMike.
Yo,
Check them out at
the
Twitch,
hype bringing 'em in.
twitch.tv/MadDawgMike. I'm live Monday through Friday right here on Twitch, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Mike streams mostly on the weekends.
Weekends,
Friday, Sunday.
Saturdays. Come check me out in the doghouse. We're always raising money for charity. We appreciate seeing you there.
Thank you guys for enjoying the RetroLab podcast.
My peoples.
We'll see you later.
Peace and love, yo.